If you've ever wondered why no RTS game captures British history quite like Stronghold, stick around, because today I'm breaking down exactly why it's the most British RTS ever made. As a young lad from the northeast of England, Sunderland to be exact, I remember seeing the trailer for Age of Empires 3 and thinking, why? Why is it set in America? Growing up, I expected the iconic British eras we saw in shows like Blackadder and Sharp to be the focus, but instead Age of Empires 3 had a very different story to tell. Don't get me wrong, I love Age of Empires 3, and the Sayus are my favourite civ to play, and the American setting grew on me. But it really shows what makes the Stronghold series so special. It's unapologetically, proudly British. From Monty Python-inspired humour to thick British accents,
come on lads!
To its focus on British history, well except Warlords, Stronghold just oozes Britishness. So today I'm breaking down exactly what gives the Stronghold series that wonderfully British charm, and why it means so much to fans like me. First up, the historic focus. Unlike Age of Empires, which hops all over the world, Stronghold keeps its muddy boots firmly planted on British soil, or at least in British myth.
Sire, we must use the powers of our knights to good effect if we are ever to gain the Grail.
Stronghold 1 and 3 unfold on a fantasy version of England and Wales, while Stronghold 2 goes all in and uses a map of Britain for its campaign. You can almost smell the damp forests and rainy hills when you see it. The wildlife too. Wolves, rabbits, deers, it's all classic English countryside, brought to life in murky greens and authentic medieval music. Then there's Crusader 1 and 2, which shifts to the Holy Land but keeps its English heart beating strong with Richard the Lionheart leading the charge against Saladin. It's the crusade most tied to England in popular myth, the same era that gave us Robin Hood robbing the rich while Richard was off at war.
While bonny good King Richard leads the great crusade he's on, we'll all have to slave away for that good-for-nothing John. Incredible.
Legends dives even deeper into British myth, throwing King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table into the mix, plus European legends like Vlad the Impaler and Siegfried. It's a love letter to the myths that inspired fantasy classics like Lord of the Rings and Dracula.
A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins.
All of the main Stronghold games except Warlords, more on this game later, gave us a setting that feels like home. They say an Englishman's home is his castle, and no game makes you feel more like you've stepped back into 1200 AD to rule your own muddy patch of land. The only other RTS to come close for me was Age of Empires 2, thanks to its brilliant William Wallace campaign, inspired by Braveheart. Thanks, Mel.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Next up, you can't talk about Stronghold without talking about Monty Python. If you played it, you know it's soaked in Holy Grail humour. Animal carcasses flying over castle walls? Check. Soldiers yelling absurd taunts from the battlements? Double check.
I fart in your general direction!
Voice lines so ridiculous you'll quote them forever? Absolutely. This silliness is what gives Stronghold its unique charm. It's why phrases like
Can't place that there, my lord.
and
No taxes is good taxes, that's my motto.
are burnt into every fan's brain. No other RTS comes close to this kind of wit and dry British nonsense. And honestly, I suspect Legends was Firefly's secret love letter to the Holy Grail. King Arthur, mythical beasts, the quest for the Holy Grail. It's all there. Maybe one day Firefly will admit it. One of my favourite bits, the glorious British accents for every unit. Geordie archers, Lancastrian macemen, Welsh tunnellers,
Into the blackness!
Cockney laddermen, West Country pikemen. It's like a mini UK road trip every time you select a unit. The Geordie archers sound like proud lads from Newcastle ready to guard Hadrian's Wall.
We are on our way!
And macemen, they're basically old school football hooligans armed with maces.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
No offence, Lancaster, I know you're civil these days, even when the football's on. It's not just the troops, the AI lords are pure British brilliance too. They're petty, they're pompous, and they love insulting each other in the most wonderfully over-the-top ways. Who doesn't get chills when the wolf snarls,
A message from the wolf.
I will tear down your castle, stone by stone if I have to, but I will have your head.
or cracks up when the rat squeaks about crushing you, only to be flattened himself moments later.
Please, please, don't hurt me, please.
Their voices, lines and petty feuds feel straight out of Blackadder or Monty Python.
What do you think of Percy's ruff? I think he looks like a bird who swallowed a plate, my lord.
Silly threats, endless banter, and sieges that feel like medieval sitcoms. It's that mix of local accents, dark humour and backstabbing lords that makes Stronghold one of a kind. Now, here's the twist. Stronghold Warlords dragged the series east to medieval Asia. A bold move, but it left behind the British soul that made Stronghold feel like home. The wit was still there, but it lost something along the way.
Give your troops some extra sake tonight. They are going to need it.
Crusader still works because it stays anchored in that English core. Rich of the Lionheart, European lords, familiar accents, different setting, same spirit. Warlords just felt like a different game altogether. Not bad, just lacking that British charm. Hopefully Stronghold Unveiled brings us back home, or at least keeps the unmistakably British heart beating. Firefly, you know what to do.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
So, there you have it, Stronghold. From its gritty medieval maps to its Monty Python style humour, proud northern archers and endless squabbling lords, it's a series that wears its Britishness like the Artful Dodger in a top hat. Proud, but not to be taken too seriously.
What you staring at? Haven't you never seen a top?
What's your favourite British aspect of Stronghold? What line cracks you up the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I love reading them. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more Stronghold and related RTS content. It really helps the channel grow, and once I hit 500 subs, I'll be launching a Discord for the channel, so you can chat, share ideas, discuss Stronghold, and build a community of fans. Thanks for watching.